everybody? Welcome to Trashterpiece Theater! Let's go! This old bitch learned how to TikTok today. Anything is possible.
Sky's the limit. Let's go.
Live your dreams.
Oh, man. Who knew?
Oh,
we're out of vodka measuring cups, so I have no idea how much vodka I put in my drink.
I also overpoured.
Oh, no. Cool. One of those
Is
shows.
the whole cup vodka, or is it just like half the cup is vodka?
I don't know. I tipped the cup. I tipped the bottle, and then I put
Waited a few seconds and
yeah, and then I don't know. I moved on.
yeah. Waited a few.
glug 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 glug.
Yeah, seems
Glug.
right.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't spill out of the cup, so
Mm-mm.
wasn't that much.
Oh man. Yeah. Hi everyone.
What's up?
Welcome to Trashterpiece Theater. As
Trashterpiece Theater.
we have some radio plays for you guys tonight, and you guys can interact with what we're doing. For $10, you can give one of us an accent or impression, or a situational impression. For $10, we do 10 lines, and then we move on back to being original. And then for $15, you can make us sing a tune in the same vein with 10 lines. And then $20, you can do group accents. So we all have to do it for 2 pages. And then every $100, we have to all sing our lines instead for 2 pages. That is how it works.
And thank you, TKH, for the subscription.
Yay.
And welcome back, Moose. And then a moose.
Yeah.
You didn't scare them away. That's good.
Yay.
Thanks, TKH. Appreciate it.
Hey, it's this group again. Yeah, we did some roll for initiative this morning or afternoon. Yep, afternoon.
Yep.
Early
Whatever
evening,
time of day it was.
Right, yeah. If you were in Hawaii, it was afternoon. It was in morning. So
it worked.
worse.
All right, our first play up is it's from a series called Blondie.
Yeah.
And the episode is called Blondie Gets a Valentine.
Aww.
It was aired in February 14, 1944.
Huh.
Whoa.
Like a Valentine's Day or something.
Yeah, like a long, long time ago.
Like a really long time ago.
In a
Yeah.
galaxy far, far away.
Yep.
Naboo was under an attack.
So
I thought me and
who is who?
Qui-Gon
And who are you playing?
Oh.
Well, I will go first.
Yeah.
I am Connie, and I am playing Blondie
Yeah.
for this first one.
No.
No.
And I'm Chunk, and I'm playing Dithers, the boss.
Nice. I'm Ryan. I'll be playing Niles the announcer and Viola the beauty.
Nice. I'm Cucumber. I'll be playing Dagwood, the husband, and Daisy, the beast.
And I'm Corey. I'll be playing Cora, the boss's wife, and Shields and McKeegan, both are whichever announcers.
After this was cast, I scrubbed through the script, and there's an exchange between Dithers, me, and Viola the beauty, Ryan, that I'm not very comfortable with.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm looking forward.
I'm very comfortable
Like,
with
just
it.
uncomfortable or uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable.
All right, yeah, fucking commit. Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit. Commit to the bit.
All that TikToking, I forgot to social media for this show, which is the whole reason I stayed.
Son of a bitch.
I forgot. Tell your friends, please, because we forgot.
Tune in tonight at 7:30 for Trashterpiece Theater, which is
Right
right
now.
now.
It's right
Right
now.
Right now.
Right now. This
right now.
second.
And if you're new, just be aware that these are plays from the 1940s and 30s. So there are some weird, like, things that might be offensive a little bit, like
And we
Or
insensitive.
offensive as fuck. It really just depends on the writer.
We try to be, skip some of the stuff or anything, but just so you know, there's some sexist stuff in here
Oh yeah.
sometimes. And like light sexist, not like bad. It's just like, a sign of the times kind of a situation.
Diet sexist.
Yeah, and
Oh,
also
like under
we
64
don't.
calories.
Yeah, we don't pre-read these. We just go in then completely blind.
Oh,
That is true.
Yup.
Respectable.
I am blind.
Chunk,
Yes, sir.
they would like you.
Oh, no.
Chunk, do this based on Perception Studio's own. Thank you for the sub song.
Oh.
Okay.
Very nice, very nice.
Boom, boom, boom.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, are we good? Are you ready to get started?
There we go. Blondie gets a Valentine.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't touch that dial. Listen to Blondie, presented by Camels.
Should open the script.
More people want Camels now, both at home and overseas. Yes, we're sending Camel cigarettes by the million, by the ton, to our men all over the world, for Camels are first
God,
with men in
no.
the service, according to actual sales records. And whether Camels goes to Kwajalein? That's
Sure.
an interesting...
Place overseas.
Plays overseas,
Or-
over to you. They'll be fresh, cool, smoking, and slow burning because they're packed to go around the world. You can be sure your Camel cigarettes will have more flavor too, the result of expert blending of costlier tobaccos. Remember, Camel's standard of costlier tobaccos is the same for soldiers, for civilians, anywhere in the world.
I keep wanting to move, but they don't really move.
Camel
By the way, you can
cigarettes.
follow along with the link that's just put in the chat.
Camel cigarettes. If your store is sold out today, try again. Camels are worth asking for again.
Because you'll be addicted, you see.
That's right, that's right. And now, for our weekly visit to our neighbors, the Bumsteads of Shady Lane Avenue. Well, today is Valentine's Day, but let's turn back the clock to last night and see what was happening in the Bumstead home. Blondie was sitting in the living room with a puzzled eye on Dagwood, who was scribbling busy on a paper pad.
Dagwood,
Huh?
what are you doing? Designing the dream home of tomorrow?
No, I'm designing a comic Valentine for tomorrow. I'm going to put it on Mr. Dither's desk.
Can't you think of a better way to waste your time?
Yes, but all the best ways to waste time are expensive. Say, Blondie, you used to write poems, didn't you?
Yes, but that was before I met you, dear.
All right, well, in this Valentine to Mr. Dithers, I need words to rhyme with dopey, drip, and jerk.
You left out the word hooligan.
No, I got that. You empty-headed hooligan, you ought to go to school again. Yeah.
My, there's nothing like Valentine's Day to spread a lot of that warm, friendly feeling around. You know, you used to write poems to me.
Ah, well, I'm older and wiser now.
Well, anyway, you're older. In one of your poems, you promised to build an ivory palace for me and lay the treasures of the world at my feet. Whatever happened to those promises?
Well, I was trying to get you to marry me then. Those were just campaign promises. For me, that year was an election year, Blondie. Look at the picture. I've got to go with Mr. Dither's Valentine.
What is that, anyway?
It's a picture of a monkey eating a banana with one hand, cracking walnuts on his head with the other, and playing piano with his feet. Wait till Mr. Dithers gets this Valentine tomorrow morning. He'll really blow his top.
I suppose so, but for me, it'll just be another day. Come on, Dagwood. It's time to go to bed, or I'll never be able to get you up in the morning.
Who was that at the door, honey?
Just Mr. Beasley, the postman. Well, let's see what's here. Go on with your breakfast, dear. You slept very late and you haven't much time.
Oh, by the way, honey, happy Valentine's Day.
Why? Why, Dagwood? A big box of candy? Oh, thank you, darling. Mwah.
It's really nothing. It's just a small substitute for the treasures of the world I didn't lay at your feet.
Want some candy?
No, thanks. I've already had some. You'll find a couple missing from the bottom layer.
And here's a Valentine from you that came in the mail. Why, it's got enough lace to make a pair of a blouse. Oh, and here's something for you. It looks like a Valentine.
Looks to be your handwriting. Oh, thanks, honey.
Oh, it isn't anything, Dagwood. There's another Valentine for you, and it isn't my handwriting.
It's probably from Mr. Dithers. You look at it.
It's not a comic Valentine, and it says, "I love you madly, my wonderful man." Then there are 4 exclamation marks, and it's signed Marquita?
Holy smoke!
Dagwood!
Now, Blondie.
Who is Marquita, and what does she mean by these 4 exclamation marks?
Blondie, that's some sort of Mr. Dithers' work. He's trying to frame me. This is his idea of a comic Valentine.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, have some honey candy. Take several pieces. Go ahead.
Oh, well, maybe you're right. Oh, I still don't like the look of those exclamation points. What kind of Valentines did you fix up for Mr. Dithers?
It's a masterpiece. I'm going to put it on his desk before he gets to the office. Here, read it.
Well, the title seems to be Ladies' Man. You're stuck up and conceited. You think your gaze makes women swoon. I think your face looks uncompleted. You're just a goon, you big baboon. Signed, guess whom?
It's got a lot of hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Dagwood, look at the time. If you're going to beat Mr. Dithers to the office, you gotta run.
Holy smoke.
Here's your hat.
Thank you.
Hat, coat.
Okay.
Coat over here.
Get the door open for me, Blondie!
All right, hurry, dear. Come here, Daisy. You've got to get out of the way when Dagwood goes out the door, or you'll get scorched. Oh, all right. I'll pick you up and hold you in my arms. Come on, dear. The door's open.
Okay, Blondie. Boy, Mr. Dithers will never guess who put this Valentine on his desk.
Dagwood, you've got to hurry. Kiss me goodbye.
Gee, Blondie, what a wet kiss.
Dagwood Bumstead. That wasn't me. That was Daisy.
Oh, Daisy, I didn't know you cared. What a smooch from a pooch.
Dagwood, you've got to dash. Kiss me this time. Daisy, stop horning in. Mwah. Goodbye, Dagwood.
Bumstead, paging Mr. Bumstead.
Bumstead. Come into my office.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Bumstead, what do you know about this comic Valentine?
What comic Valentine is that?
This one right here. Look at the picture on my name on it.
Gee, Mr. Dithers, I don't think that picture really does you justice.
That is not on me. That's a balloon.
Oh, excuse me. It's a natural mistake.
Bumstead.
Oh, I didn't mean that you looked like the baboon. It's that the baboon looks a lot like you.
Never mind the compliments.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You know nothing about this monstrosity. This is hard.
I know nothing.
You can't say that again. Now go back to your office. Surprise me, work a little.
Nah, just a minute, Mr. Dithers. Did you send me a Valentine that was signed Marquita?
A Valentine signed Marquita. Why'd you do a thing like that?
To get me in trouble with Blondie.
Dagwood, old boy, hurts me to think that you believe that I do such a low, mean trick that is. Oh boy, I think you can trouble with Blondie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's too bad. Why, shame.
Are you sure you didn't send it, Mr. Dithers?
I'm just sure I didn't send it as you are. That you didn't said this comic Valentine to me. God damn.
That's what I thought.
Dagwood, since this Valentine's Day, why don't we take our wives out to lunch? Call Blondie up and tell her we'll meet her and Cora at the Palm Room at the Palace Hotel.
Okay, JC. I'll call it from my office.
I thought he sent me this poison pen Valentine. Well, I'll fix him somehow.
Hey, Joseph Picard, thank you for the sub. Also, Nick and Chicken, this is Trashterpiece Theater, reading old radio plays for funsies. And you can tip for all kinds of accents and silly shit.
This is why I was thinking.
Thank you for the sub song.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Bump, bump,
I guess
bump.
I'll do my own. Oh, thank you. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Dithers.
Well, Ken Niles, what's on your mind?
I just came to deliver a couple Valentines for you. This one is from Goliath Construction Company.
Well, let me see.
Here.
To the Dithers Construction Company, to its boss, with head so fat, we hope you'll be our Valentine and all your houses fall flat. Oh!
Huh, that's nothing, JC. What if your houses fall flat, so long as you've got a cigarette that won't go flat no matter how many you smoke? You see, Camel cigarettes have more flavor, the result of expert blending of costlier tobaccos. And that extra flavor helps Camels hold up, keep from going flat pack after pack.
Well, that's the first, ad inside a story we've ever
Seriously.
had.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
They're getting smart.
That's smart.
Subversive.
By the way, these are stories from the 1940s, just so you know.
Yeah, so they're very smoking, kill yourself positive.
Yes.
I know. Well, what's the other Valentine?
By a strange coincidence, it happens to be a pack of camels. I can't tell you who it's from, but as you go out, you might smile at your itty-bitty wed-headed secretary.
What?
It's from Dimples!
It's a lovely sentiment. Here's camels to my Valentine. They're fresh in any season. They're packed to go around the world. Try 'em out in your own T-zone.
Did Dimples write that?
C-zone. C-zone?
C-zone?
It's a C-zone? Like, I think C-zone, T-zone?
No, I did. But she improved of the sentiment. Just try these camels in your taste and throat, JC. That's your own proving ground for Camel cigarettes. Rich extra flavor and smooth extra mildness. What's going on around here? Anything interesting?
Well, I think Bumstead sent me this horrible comic Valentine, but I'm gonna get even. I'm gonna hire a dark, gorgeous-looking creature to come up to our table, and Blondie and Cora and Dagwood and I are having lunch today.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, Mr. Dithers. You really shouldn't do that. What will Blondie think?
The worst, I hope! Yes, sir, it'll be the first time I've ever heard anyone get real life Valentine.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, and you want me to pretend that I'm a friend of his called Margarita, and then kiss him?
Marquita?
Marquita?
Yes, that's right. I wish someone would play tricks like this on me. you luscious lump.
How do you want me to kiss him?
Well, I want him to feel like he just poked his nose into an electric light socket. About 220 volts.
220 volts? AC or DC?
Oh, whatever you think, you'll make his ears light up. Perhaps we better have a rehearsal. Would you mind?
Ew.
I love it.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, Dagwood, my darling, how wonderful to see you here.
Fine. Now let's try out the smacola. You may kiss me now.
All right, Mr. Dithers, try this on for size.
Oh!
You cast this.
Shall we try that again?
It's 5 o'clock. I have high blood pressure and I'm afraid I'd blow out a fuse. Save all your voltage for Dagwood Bumstead.
Oh my
This might be the best one we've ever done.
Many regrets.
I'm sure.
Clink, clink, clink.
Well, I imagine they'll be here any minute, Cora.
I suppose so. I can't imagine how Julius happened to ask me for lunch. He must have dialed the wrong number, or else they've done something dreadful.
Oh, I hope not. But this morning a Valentine came for Dagwood and was signed Marquita.
Marquita? Why, Blondie, that sounds like...
Yes, it sounds like a brunette, and there was a little note with 4 exclamation marks after it.
That's bad! 4 exclamation marks could mean anything.
Dagwood said that he thought Mr. Dithers sent the Valentine and wrote the note.
Well, it sounds like Julius. His sense of humor sometimes is about as funny as a temporary filling.
Well, I suppose it's really nothing at all, but you know how men are. If they say if you believe the worst about him, you can't go wrong. But I always give Dagwood the benefit of the doubt.
The way I look at it, where Julius is concerned, there isn't any doubt.
But Cora, you and Mr. Dithers really get along very well.
Yes, but only because we love each other.
Well, that certainly helps.
And he's kind of nice. I don't believe I've ever met a sweeter heel.
Oh, here they come now.
Oh, well, hello, girls.
Hello, Blondie. Hello, Mr. Dithers.
Oh, hello.
Hi, hello, boys.
Cora, why aren't you wearing the bracelet I gave you? Where is it? Is it at the jeweler's being appraised?
Well, I didn't want to wear it until I was sure they didn't sell the same thing at the dime store.
No, I'm sorry I didn't send you an exploding Valentine.
Hey, take it easy.
My goodness, this is Valentine's Day. You shouldn't argue like this. Why don't you wait until tomorrow?
Sure. We don't argue, do we, honey pie?
Of course not, darling, and certainly not today of all days.
No, of course not.
Even when you did get a Valentine from some brunette called Marquita.
Now, Blondie, I told you I didn't know who she was, and if you won't take my word for it, well, you'll just have to take my word for it. We won't discuss it anymore.
All right. 4 exclamation marks.
But Blondie.
Never mind, Dagwood. As far as I'm concerned, the subject is closed forever. I'd like to know what she meant by those 4 exclamation marks. And where did you meet her?
My goodness, this is Valentine's Day. My goodness, you shouldn't quarrel like this. Not today. My goodness.
We don't argue, do we, honey pot?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dagwood.
Okay. I forgive you.
Do you forgive me? Now see there, Dagwood.
Ugh. Now, Blondie, I'm sure the whole thing is a joke.
Well, if it's a joke, why aren't we laughing? Cora, what would you say if Mr. Dithers had gotten a card from this Marquita?
I wouldn't have said anything. I'm a woman of action. Now, Blondie, just relax.
Well, I suppose I'm being foolish.
Well, don't be too sure.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Blondie, look at that stunning girl who just came in.
Where?
Dagwood, she did ask you to look. Where?
Woohoo!
Right.
I love my wife, but oh, you kid.
That'll do, Julius.
I say she will,
My, Cora, she is pretty, and she's going to pass right by our table.
Here she comes.
Sorry for the Goonies now, but... Oh! Darling! Darling!
Chunk? Whoa! Who's she talking to?
She's talking to someone called Dagwood. Dagwood?
Oh, no. She's talking to someone called Dagwood Darling, honey.
Did you get my Valentine your little Marquita sent you?
So this is Marquita.
Oh, no.
Didn't you, darling? Well, I'll give you one right now. You lovely man.
No. Get away from me. Don't you dare touch me, you gorgeous creature.
Oh, so that's the meaning of 4 exclamation points.
There, darling. How do you feel?
I feel like I just stuck my nose in an electric light socket.
I didn't get my Valentine either.
Julius.
Put the fork down.
Well, Dagwood, are you through for a while?
I hope so.
Well, don't you think you should introduce us?
Dagwood, my sweet. Who is this other woman?
Other woman? You're the other woman. I'm his wife. At the moment, anyway.
His
That
wife?
sounds very unattractive.
His wife?
Yes, his wife. W-I-F-E. Wife.
And thank you, Dyson Wolf, for Cucumber is going to do Baloo of King Louie, or Baloo or King Louie from the Jungle Book.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. What does this blue sound like?
Oh,
you know-
my sweet. How could you do this to me? How could you toy with my affections the way you have? This is what I got for chugging.
Imagine it was easy.
Now wait a minute, Blondie. I don't know her at all.
Are you quite sure, Dagwood, my sweet?
Sure, I'm sure if I didn't know her, I'd never forget her.
I can believe that.
Oh, that's awful.
You can say that again.
This end of romance. Never again let you make mad, wild, impetuous love to me.
Blondie, does that sound like me?
I'm going out of your life forever. I'm not telling you where I'll be. If my phone number will still be at East 2354. Goodbye.
East 2354.
Julius, put the pencil away.
What's the matter, Cora? East 2354.
Blondie, Blondie, don't just look at me like that. Why don't you say something?
Because my mother taught me that it wasn't polite to say the things I'm thinking right now.
Go right ahead, Blondie. Cora, Cora and I will put our fingers in our ears.
Oh, stop begging her on, Blondie. I haven't any idea who that girlie was.
Oh, come on, Dagwood. It's always best to tell the truth. East 2354. East 2354.
Well, Dagwood, what have you got to say for yourself?
What time is the first train out of here?
So you admit your guilt, do you?
No, but I know when my goose has been fricasseed. No matter what I say, you're not going to believe me, are you?
I should say not. You might as well at least wipe her lipstick off your face instead of licking it off.
Ooh, what flavor is it, Dagwood?
Raspberry.
Very tasty, isn't it?
How do you know, Julius?
Well, that's the flavor of your lipstick. Or is it liverwurst?
I think Mr. Dithers framed me.
Cora, you don't think I'd have anything to do with that girl, do you?
That's the silliest question you've asked me today.
Ooh, thanks for the bits.
Thank you for the bits, Sir Eldor.
Well, Dagwood, it's Valentine's Day, and I don't want to be silly about this.
Aw, gee, thanks, honey.
Don't you touch me. I'm so mad.
But Blondie, you can't act this way. It isn't fair. I'm innocent. I've been framed.
Dagwood, don't you shout. Everyone's looking over here. This way.
Good. I'm innocent, folks. I've been justly accused.
Unjustly, Dagwood.
Unjustly.
Oh, hello, everyone. And you too, Dagwood.
Yeah, let's fuck up now.
Yeah, sup now.
Well, are you having a happy Valentine's Day?
No comment.
Say, Dithers, how did your little joke work out?
Never mind. What joke is that?
Oh, don't you remember? That girl you hired to come over here and kiss Dagwood.
Oh, what?
I told you so!
Julius Caesar Dithers.
Yes, dear? Sweetheart? Honey Gem?
Well, did I say something I shouldn't have?
Aw, gee, thanks, Ken. You're a real pal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Oh, do you think I'm a real pal, Mr. Dithers?
Pal? Oh, I thought you said pill. And that you are.
Oh, well, that's my good turn for the day. Goodbye, folks.
Thanks for the sub, Dyson Wolf.
Dagwood.
I'm not speaking to you.
Well, Julius,
No, I'm not well. Thanks. East 2, 3, 5, 4.
I have some interesting things to say to you, my only love, but I'm saving them for the privacy of our gymnasium.
Yes, I know. Tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll get my spine ironed out again.
Dagwood, I'm awfully sorry.
Gee, Blondie, you're always sorry afterward when my reputation is sagging around my ankles like a pair of old socks. I was innocent, and I told you I was innocent, but you wouldn't believe me. A fine way to treat your husband. I'm not going to listen to anything you say. And besides, I'm not speaking to you.
But I couldn't help it, Dagwood.
You'd think I was an old thing who spent all his time chasing dames, like Mr. Dithers.
Bumstead!
Dagwood, I'd appreciate any additional information you have about Julius.
It'll be a pleasure.
But Dagwood, how would you feel if you saw a strange man come up and kiss me?
I'd be reasonable about it. I wouldn't get excited. I'd be calm and sensible.
A likely story. You've never been sensible yet.
Besides, I'm not talking to you, Blondie. My feelings have been hurt.
Oh, girls, excuse us. Dag and I will go out for a moment, and I'll help him primp up his feelings. We'll be right back.
I guess we better get back to the table now.
Yes, well, we've stayed away from them long enough so that Blondie will think your feelings were really hurt.
Besides, I'm getting hungry. Hey, look who's that guy talking to Blondie.
And some devil, isn't he?
Holy smoke, he's kissing her! I'll tear him apart! I'll take his ears and reverse them!
No, wait a minute, Dagwood. He's leaving the table now. Don't forget you told Blondie you'd be reasonable if somebody else kissed her.
I will be reasonable. I only want to strangle him!
Dagwood, believe me, that would be wrong. But if you go over and you're calm and reasonable, then you'll have her in the palm of your hand. Now, come on, let's go over.
Okay, but
No. Just be casual about the whole thing.
I'll try and see what happens.
Oh,
And thank you, Dyson Wolf. We have a donation of 10 for Ryan.
Scooby accent.
Scooby accent.
oh, there you are.
Oh, hello, Dagwood.
Hello, Blondie. By the way, dear, who was that who was just sampling your lipstick?
Oh, that, it was nothing really, Dagwood.
Okay, honey. What shall we order for lunch? This looks good. Casserole? La Valentine?
It's chipmunk souffle.
Really, Dagwood? The man I thought was somebody else.
I know, Blondie. I believe you. Where's our waiter?
He just walked over and kissed me.
Oh, did the waiter kiss you too?
No, Dagwood. I meant the man. He made a mistake.
Blondie didn't know he was going to kiss her, Dagwood.
No, of course.
Dagwood wouldn't think of blaming Blondie, would you, Dagwood? Would you?
Certainly not.
But Dagwood, please believe me. It was just a little mistake. It was all perfectly innocent.
There, Blondie.
Oh, what's the matter now? I'm not suspicious. I'm not mad. What's wrong?
Well, after the way I treated you and that girl came up and kissed you, and it wasn't fair for you to be so noble and understanding.
Thank you, Dyson Wolf, for
Thank you.
the donation. Chunky cucumber. Guys, got it?
Yep.
The least you could have done was raise a slight squawk about it.
Oh, Dagwood, I wish you would be so good to me.
Wonderful.
Yes, son of woman. The womanly. East 2354.
It makes me feel awful when you're so noble, and I'm not.
I'll tell you the roof. When I was really mad when I saw him kiss you, I wanted to rub that guy.
You did? Well, then why didn't you?
He was better than me. Now ride your chair, dear, and we'll have lunch.
All right, Dagwood. May that little cry has given me a good appetite.
I'm hungry too.
Yes. I will forget about Blondie's being kissed.
And I'll forget all about that beautiful. What was that girl's name?
East.
Taste.
2, 3, 5, 4.
4.
All right.
Why, Dagwood Bumstead.
What's with that money?
Julius Caesar Dithers, you low, miserable wretch.
Put the Blondie down. Look out. I talk just in time.
Blondie. Wow, our thanks to the Yanks every week.
Oh, no.
Tonight we salute 24-year-old Captain Walker Sorrell, an Army engineer of Ozark, Louisiana. When the Germans flooded a valley blocking American tanks, Captain Sorrell discovered that a dry riverbed could be used by the armored column. He strapped 50 pounds of dynamite on his back, carried it through enemy shell fire, blew up a footbridge blocking the riverbed, and opened a firm passageway for our tanks to attack and pierce the Gustav line. In your honor, Captain Walker Sorrell, the makers of camels are sending to our soldiers overseas 300,000 Camel cigarettes.
Then we also got a donation from Quinn for $10. Cucumber will be chef from South Park after.
Hello, children.
Yes.
Oh dear, that's a lot for me now to read as Scooby.
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
Have fun.
But that's like 6 lines, though.
Huh?
That's like 6 lines, though.
Fair.
We'll be done after that.
Yeah.
Each of our 4 camel radio shows honors a Yank every week.
Does he have no teeth left?
Sons, me, I'm very driving camel cigarettes.
Oh, no.
I can't hear it in my head.
Cucumber, do it again. Just add that last.
Ruby Roo. Of more familiar some camel sheets.
Sweet Jesus.
I know. It's not.
Just keep going.
A traveling camel caravan. Make audiences a more of
Oh, God.
have many ranks of free rows of free rambles. Ramble radio brothers. Go round to the reunited race of 4 times a week.
You sound like, oh, fuck, in Big Mouth, the old, decrepit, horny monster.
Oh, my
hormone monster.
God. No.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Oh, Corey's on the ground.
Corey's down.
Corey's on the ground. Corey's on the ground, looking like a fool with your Corey on the ground.
Riding through Gary Bar and Jimmy Garage. Direct to Bob Hawk, and thanks to the Yanks. And of course, Ruth Rumray and every Mumray, we proud to listen to Blondie. Rapid time, I never discuss CBS stations.
Yay!
Rumray is played by Perry Singleton and Gagway by Arthur Ray. The musical score is composed and conducted by William Ursus.
I feel like this is going to be one of those things we have to not continue doing because it's like Beaker, where you can barely understand me at this point. But I don't know.
Cucumber did a pretty good job.
Yeah, thank you. I think Chunk also did a pretty good job. Also, he wants even more of your butchered Scooby.
I know. That's why I made the comment.
Oh, that's why you're upset. I see
Yeah.
it now. I understand.
Uh-huh.
Ruby, Roo. Here's the thing. Just repeat every first consonant with a Roo.
Brew.
What do you
And
mean?
you're good to go.
Radio, broadcast.
Scooby-Doo is Ruby Roo. Roo. It's all R's. R's with a
Roo, not
growl.
restraints. Roar times the reek.
Or something like that. I'm not. Yeah. Do what you want.
No, no.
Remember, Ramo cigarettes are worse and worse. Ramo raised rough. Roll smoking and roll worrying. Because we're wrapped, we roll around a world. With wind miles, rain, moonlight, from Ramo cigarettes. Rough and roll.
Yeah. Yay, music. Okay. So then, Mr. Pipe Smoker, do you want more tobacco for your dime? Want up to a dozen
Sweeties.
extra pipefuls? Then get the great big blue 2 1/4 ounce package of George Washington smoking tobacco. Costs only 1 dime 10 cents, and it's mild, mellow, and tasty right down through the last puff at the bottom of the bowl. Get a great big package of George Washington tomorrow. It's America's biggest value in smoking pleasure. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Those hands really sold it.
Yep. I was in it.
All right.
Yay!
Columbia Broadcasting System.
Boo beep boo.
In BC.
Shall we introduce the next piece?
The next piece.
What are we
is
playing? Who are we?
The Ellery Queen Show. The Adventure of the Mouse's Blood.
Oh.
May 26, 1940.
I will
That's
be
right.
playing Ellery Queen, the detective, as well as Memphis Slats Mayo, a baseball pitcher.
And I'll be playing Inspector Queen, your father. And Pee-wee Robin, a famous jockey.
And I'll be playing Sam Buckley, a sports commentator.
And I'll be playing Nikki Porter, his secretary, Johnny Kilgore, heavyweight contender, and Dottie Dale, a famous woman swimmer.
I will be
Whoa.
playing Sergeant.
Unnecessary qualifier.
Right? 1940s, guys.
There we go. I will be playing Sergeant Veli, the Inspector Queen's staff, as well as Louis, his manager.
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 The
And yeah, so if
manager.
you would like to not have me be tortured for however many lines I've got, that would be awesome if you could drop in another suggestion. But if you want me to, I'll just keep doing it.
And he'll suffer through the whole thing.
Dang.
Like, whoa.
All right.
All right.
All right. Oh, it's me. Wait, am I Buckley? Sam Buckley.
You,
That's
Buckley.
me. And while referee McGinnis has given the 2 men their last-minute instructions in the ring, let me remind you, folks, this is Sam Buckley, your champion clothes announcer, at the Garden ringside, about to bring you a blow-by-blow account of the final bout of the heavyweight eliminations to determine who'll meet the champ this fall. The final tonight between Johnny Kilgore and Rocky Logan is being broadcast through the courtesy of Champion Clothes. The clothes that win. One quality, one price, from coast to coast. There go the men to their corners, handlers hopping out of the ring.
Gong.
And there's the gong for the first round. At the bell, both men come out cautiously, circling each other, feeling each other out. Johnny Kilgore's famous right hand is cocked. Logan is in a crouch. They're taking no chances, either of them, still feeling each other out. Both men pack a deadly wallop and they respect each other.
Roar!
Oh! Johnny landed a terrific right to Logan's jaw. Logan's in trouble. Knees shaking right over my head here. What?
Where's Chef? Says.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Take that again.
Son of a bitch.
Johnny Kilgore's. Hello, children. Johnny Kilgore's famous right hand is cocked. Logan is in a crouch. They're taking no chances, either of them, still feeling each other out. Both men pack a deadly wallop and they respect each other. Hello, children. Oh, Johnny landed a terrific right to Logan's jaw. Logan's in trouble. Knees shaking right over my head here, eyes glazed. Logan's trying to clinch. Referee McGinnis separates them. Oh, there's another to right to Logan's jaw. Another. Logan's in a bad way, children. Kilgore's like a tiger. Looks like the best right-handed puncher since Dempsey. Oh, a right. Another right. Logan's down. He's down. 2, 3. Looks like the end. 5, 6. Logan's on his face in the canvas. 7, 8. Made the world's record for a quick knockout. He's out. Logan's out, children. Knocked out by Johnny Kilgore on the record-breaking time of Johnny Kilgore gets his shot at the champ's title in October. This is Sam Buckley announcing the Kilgore-Logan heavyweight elimination bout for champion clothes. Wait a minute. I'll see if I can get Johnny to say a few words, children. Johnny Kilgore. Ed, get this mic up in the ring. Johnny, say a few words to the radio audience.
Oh, God, I'm like a tenor at best.
Oh, no.
That's a lot.
Oh, no. Okay, boys, you got enough now. Let the kid take a shower. Go on, Johnny, get in the shower room.
Okay, old lady.
Let me turn it on for you, Johnny. How you feeling, kid?
Knew I could take that palooka, Louie. Comes October, I'll be the champ. Louie, the big cheese.
You monopolize that mug, Johnny. Get your trunks off.
Hey, Johnny! Johnny Kilgore?
Yeah? Oh, Mousy!
Hey, who let you in here, you small-time cheeseler? Get out of here. Go on and grab the air.
You want us to grab the air, Johnny?
Louie, let me talk to this guy alone.
You're boss tonight, Johnny. But why would you want to chin with the cheap Broadway chiseler, the mouse? Ain't even big enough to be called the rat.
Now turn off that shower, Johnny.
You tell me what to do, Mousy? Okay. Now, what do you want?
Mazuma. Hi, you're hot, Johnny. You're gonna make $1 million, Johnny. Johnny Kilgore, the next champ. We're gonna cash in, huh, Johnny?
Listen, Mousy, be a right guy.
Cut the baloney. You think you can make a lot of tickets, Johnny, if you don't stop fighting? I'm fixing, so you gotta stop fighting, and you know it. Johnny Kilgore, that ain't your handler. Your ex-con. Did you stretch the 11 weight? I have no idea what he's saying.
Mousy, for cripe's sake, pipe down.
I lost my place.
Mousy,
If the boxing commission knew that, they wouldn't be okay the October fight, huh? Huh, Johnny?
I got a good mind to break every bone in your body, you dirty chiseling.
You touch me, I sing. I tell the puppets. I tell the commission.
What do you want from me, rat?
5 G's on account, say. I'll give it till Friday night, Johnny. Here's my address. I got a little shack in the East Flatbush. You bet be there, Johnny.
You ain't gonna get away with this, Mousy.
No, I'll show you, Kilgore. Friday night, Johnny. And bring 5 Juicy G's with you, sucker.
I'll be there.
Do you guys? Sorry, wait. Do you guys still hear an echo? Or is that just one time?
I don't hear any echo on my end.
No, the chat said.
The chat said they heard.
Penguin McCool, you get 1,000 points for the mention of Vogon poetry. Use them at your leisure.
One of my favorite felted friends.
The Vogons?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah, they're more like latex friends, but whatever.
Yeah. Foam is foam. We're all brothers here.
Sam Buckley, your baseball broadcaster, folks, and here's a situation, children, we've already had twice this season. 9th inning, 2 out, Memphis slats Mayo, the sensational right-hander on the mound, children. And all Slats has to do is get this last batter out to have a no. Mustn't say it. Must put the well-known whammy on Slats.
You got
Tickle me Elmo, I can't wait. But first I got 30 fucking lines of dialogue of chef.
Oh no.
Thank you, Clint.
Well, you can break those down because then you go to individual lines. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that is a lot.
All right.
Otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, how much do I have left?
Who's the fan?
I'll do this next
Anybody.
big paragraph and then I'll switch to Tickle Me Elmo.
You guys can split those. I don't know.
Come on, play ball.
Here's Mr.
Oh, God.
Here's Mr. Kolsky walking up to the plate, children, swinging 2 bats, and here's Slats Mayo on the mound. Chew it away, cool as. What's it cool as, Harry?
Cucumber, isn't it, Sam?
Yes, sir. If Slats gets past Mikulski, he jumps right into baseball's Hall of Fame, children. Paul Jackson's dusted off the plate. Mikulski jiggling his bat a little. Ball 1, man, I've got a temperature, children. Ball 2, come on, Slats. Make believe it's just.
I sound more like Ken Page than Chef.
Make believe it's just another ball game. Strike 1, look at Slats grin down there. Strike 2, Mikulski cut himself a piece of air that time. Well, this may be the payoff. Slats is towing the rubber. His arm goes back. Here it comes. Ball 3, children.
All right, and we also have now hit the $100 thanks to Chef.
Sweet Jeebus. So now we're singing.
2 pages, yeah.
2
Thanks
pages.
for the donation.
Should we do... Yeah, I'll just start with this one.
Cool.
Okay, just singing. So I don't know if Buckley's got much more than this, to be honest with you, but we'll find out. I'm kind of limp myself, Harry.
Yeah.
Get set, fans, you're seeing history in the making. Maybe a big one coming up. Nobody's breathing. There goes Mayo's mighty right arm. He's taking his wind up. Here it comes, strike 3. The game is over. Slats Mayo's pitched a no-hit, no-run game. The fans are going crazy. Both clubs have rushed onto the field to surround Slats. Harry, take this mic while I see if I can get through to Slats Mayo.
Oh fuck. That's me talking. Oh no, that's Mayo. You're Mayo. Okay.
Right.
You're mousy, though.
I'm Mousy. Yeah.
Now, under the stands of the stadium, Mousy comes into the scene humming, "Take me out to the ball game." Mousy stops humming as he hears Slats Mayo approach. No one else is about.
Hi, Mayo. Swell game you just pitched.
How come y'all sent me this here phony check to the clubhouse? Signed with some name, Homer Cooley.
It brought you under the stands to see me, didn't it, Slats? Now why do that, I wonder?
What's your name? Who are you?
The mouse! My pals call me Mousy.
Well,
Mr. Slats Mayo, what you done today's gonna make you the highest pitcher in baseball. Now I'm a right guy, see, I wanna protect your future. This is the sample check I sent you with my note. It was just to remind you of a little check you once signed back home in Memphis. Before you got into big-time baseball, you signed that check, but with not your name. No, sir, you signed that name, Homer Cooley, your old lady's neighbor. That story never come out, never will neither, lest I tell it.
How did you all know that? I thought it was dead and buried.
I got the original check, Slats. That's my business. Collecting souvenirs. If that forecheck gets in the commission's hands, you're through. He won't stand for no scandal in baseball. They won't want no crooks in this game. Maybe I oughta spill anyway, like a good baseball fan.
Have a do it, monsieur. It was for my mother, but my dad died. And yeah, just a kid.
Ah, stop it! You're breaking my heart!
What do you want?
A payoff. Say to grind an account, just keep me happy till cash in next season. See, here's my address, Slats. I'll be home all Friday night. Drop around.
I'll drop around, Mr. Mouse.
Ha 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 ha.
And there are a bunch passing the stand, fighting for the rail. Bloodstone's made it, Bloodstone's out front, and Jiminy and Lord Stanley right behind him. There's Firefly, a rank outsider, coming up strong. He's passing Jimmy. This is Sam Buckley, your sports announcer, bringing you the greatest on handicap. Bloodstone's running strong. Firefly at his heels. Rest of the field are strung out behind. Looks like a two-horse race. Bloodstone's a heavy track favorite. Public's backed him to the hilt. At the far turn, Firefly's gaining, creeping up. If Bloodstone's out, it's a big day for the bookies. Going into the stretch there, neck and neck. Wait, yes, here it comes. Everybody's been expecting it. Pee-wee Robin, Bloodstone Chucky is using his whip hard. Bloodstone's always had to taste the whip in the stretch. Yes, there's Bloodstone pulling away from Firefly, one length, two lengths. The whip's fallen out of Pee-wee's Robin's hand. Without the whip, Bloodstone's just another nag. There's Pee-wee's desperately slapping Bloodstone with his right hand. But it's a no-go. The thoroughbred won't respond. He needs that whipped. There's Firefly running magnificently. Neck. Oh, we're done.
Yep.
I mean, you could have just finished
Neck
that
and
whole
neck. Well, it's Emma.
Here.
I'm
Elmo.
Elmo. Neck and neck. Pulling ahead. He's over. Well, folks, it's Firefly by half a length. Bloodstone second. Golightly third. Lord Stanley fourth. I fucking hate myself.
Hey,
Also, thank you for the tip, Chef.
What?
hey, Corey.
What?
You want to take over Pee-wee for me? Then I'm talking to myself.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
The name Mouncy wasn't in the list of characters, so it never
No, it
cast
wasn't.
that I took over.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Breakfast Clubhouse.
Come in.
Greetings, Pee-wee.
Don't I feel bad enough losing my race without having to look at that ratty mush of yours? Shove off, Mousy. Every time I think of how I dropped my whip.
You feel bad, huh? Tisk, Pee-wee. I would have swore you dropped your whip on purpose.
So Bloodstone would lose, I suppose. Why, you short-chain, shifty, boot-licking trout?
Yeah, so Bloodstone loose. I got you cold, Pee-wee. You Blackstone jockey! You laid $5,000 bid undercover on Firefight to win! It's a fix!
Who told ya? Who said so? It's a lie.
Never mind who told me, Mr. Pee-wee, Robin, the mousey Zaw. Here's Zaw. Says nothing for price.
Who'd believe ya?
The stewards, Pee-wee. They might not believe me, but they believe that guy who sent the lady Bifanya. This sounds like Jar Jar Brinks. They believe the guy who sent to lay the bit for ya. Oh, I got his signed statement.
Think New York.
I'm trying. That would you. It would be easier to think New York if there were real words written on. But
Yeah.
It's
what would you
phonetic.
do with that bet you're gonna collect? Pickle it, Pee-wee. You gotta give me that dough, see? Then you okay. If you don't spill, I spill.
No.
He's also from he's like, he lives in New York, but he actually immigrated from another country.
There you go.
Right.
I ain't collected yet.
But you'll have to do by Friday, Pee-wee. So Friday night you'll be at my house. Here's my address. Ready to pay off, see?
I see, Mousy. But maybe you won't. A street in East.
Ellery Keane and Nick Porter are seated in the back in the car parked unobtrusively at the curb.
Yep.
Who is Nikki? What is she?
Secretary.
The secretary.
To a detective agency.
Oh, you take me to the most thrilling places, Mr. Q.
Bored, Nikki?
Well, ordinarily, I wouldn't mind sitting in a parked car with you on a dark street in East Flatbush, waiting for goodness knows what, if you'd only pay a little attention to me.
I can't pay attention to you and Miss Mouse's East Flatbush dwelling at one and the same time, Nikki.
Don't I know it? But why are we watching it, Ellery?
I don't know. Sam Buckley, the sports writer and commentator, phoned and begged me to pitch in for him home tonight until he could get there. He's late.
You've got more begging friends. The mouse. Any relation to Mickey?
From what Sam Buckley said, I think not. Hey, that looks like Buckley now. Sam?
Knew I could count on you, Ellery. Open this door and let me into your car. Who's this?
Don't faint, Mr. Buckley. It's only me.
Woo. Ellery, you've been watching.
I just sound like Jordan. Hold on. Give me
You've been watching Mousie's house across the street all evening.
Yeah, that's right, Sam. Yeah, that's where I've been. Faithfully.
Sorry. Chat votes whoever they pick talks like Pee Wee Herman. Oh, gosh.
Oh, crap.
No.
Let's run a poll.
Oh no.
Are you gonna do it?
No, I can't. I have, for reasons unknown, I have only access to one hand for the key.
Mysterious scripted reasons.
Gotcha.
Oh, we got 2 votes for Connie.
Oh, jeez.
Give me a sec.
And
I'll
Mr.
set it.
Queen.
Connie.
Connie.
And Mr. Queen Watch, the original August.
Mousy, have any visitors?
The Grand Tour of 4, Sam.
Was Johnny Kilgore one of them? You know Johnny knocked out Rocky Logan and Jig Time the other night.
What a man. Those muscles. Simply Tarzan.
Kilgore was his first visitor, Sam.
I told Johnny not to come here tonight.
You know what?
Oh God! Why did that happen? That was weird.
What's this all about, Sam?
Mouse is a small-time Broadway on. Cheap gambler. Tin sport. Kilgore got into trouble as a kid a few years ago. Mousy got wise, and he's been shaking the poor kid down. Johnny appealed to help me help him.
Oh, God.
And does this prize fighter merit your help, Sam?
Oh.
Yes, Ellery! Johnny Kilgore's shooting straight now, and he's worked hard in the fight, Rocky. He deserves a break.
He does.
And Mr. Queen won't be able to resist. Not Mr. Queen.
Here's my plan, Ellery. Mouse is yellow. You've got a red in this town. I want you to put the fear of God into that blackmailing rodent.
All right. So taking over from that, Arsenal Wars 2K group accent for 2 pages is truckers on their CB radio.
Thank you.
We got the full range for you today.
I'm going to cough out a larynx tomorrow.
10-4, good buddy. Sounds like a delightful assignment. But why has this mouse been having other visitors, Sam? Over. Recognize 2 besides Kilgore. I got a jockey and a Pee Wee Robin. And there's a Slats Mayo coming up on your side. Is a baseball pitcher. Over. Over and out.
And I recognize Mr. Mouse's 4th visitor tonight, Mr. Buckley. It was Dottie Dale.
Breaker, Dot Dale, swimming and diving champ. Over.
The gal they call the greatest woman sports stars in Helen Wells and Sonia Heaney.
And 4. So that is caught by a mouse too. I wonder what he's got on her. Over.
Copy that. She arrived a few minutes ago. Just tendering in. She's still inside that house. Over.
There's Dottie Dale now. Just coming in.
Roger that. Miss Dill's in a great hurry, I see. I see it. Coast is clear. Go ahead. Go over.
I'm so lost.
Well, Ryan keeps in the middle of sentences, so it's very confusing.
Still inside the house? Is that where we are? Just coming out? Is that where we are?
Coast is clear.
Coast is clear. That's me.
Breaker, you must have all come in here tonight to play Mousy off. You'll have to contact the rat like the Pied Piper.
Nikki, better go back to the car and wait for us. Over.
There's no telling what a cornered rat will do.
Great big human to protect me. Not on your life.
Oh no.
Front door's ajar.
Copy that. Miss Dill didn't close it. Dark in here. Over.
Stop it. I swear.
Please don't kill your cat. Please don't kill your cat.
Mousy. Funny.
What's funny, Mr. Buckley? Breaker?
Breaker. Ought to be a light switch on the hall there somewhere. Oh, there it is. What the?
Copy that. Lights don't work. Fuse is blown. Over.
Isn't that a dim light down there? Suppose it's at the end of this hall?
Over. Copy. It's flickering. Must be a candle in the room at the end of the hallway. Nikki, come in. Stay at the front door. No, don't come in. Don't move.
I won't.
Come on, Sam. Over.
Found this black hole. Ellery, what's on the floor lying across the threshold? It's Mousy.
What's the matter here?
Stand there, Miss Porter, where you are.
Copy. We got a stabbed man in the chest. Oh, what a mess. Over.
You see, Ellery is hit.
Buckley, get to a phone and call my father at police headquarters.
Call the father.
The father.
This man's been murdered.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm a detective. Get me my coffee. I don't respect caution tape.
Quiet! Silence, you mutts! Homicide squad. More like whole women. Go ahead, Inspector.
So you and Nikki saw this man they call the Mouse or Mousy come home alone. During the course of the evening, you spotted 4 visitors: Johnny Kilgore, the fighter; Pee Wee Robbins, the jockey; Slapped Mayo, the ball player; and Dottie Dale, the woman swimmer. I don't know why we had to reference her as the woman swimmer. She could have just been the swimmer. In that order. Yeah, in that order. Each one stayed for just a few minutes, right? Now let's get the physical setup. Valley, how about the windows?
All locked inside, Inspector. Including cellar and attic. No signs of tampering.
Doors?
Ditto on the doors, sir. Except the front one.
And Nikki and I had the front door under constant observation from the time Mousy entered the house alive, Dad, until we entered to find him dead.
The only other thing to check is the possibility that someone was laying for Mousy before he got home and before you kids got here yourselves, hiding in the house all the time.
Yeah, and then he could have given Mousy the business and slipped out of the house by the front door when Mr. Queen and Miss Porter and Sarah Buckley came in, leaving the front door unguarded.
How about that, son?
Impossible, Dad. Nikki did not accompany Sam and me up the hall.
Ellery made me stay at the front door, inspect that nobody got past me. Don't worry. In the state I was in, a ghost couldn't have floated past me.
Okay. Then the murder's gotta be one of Mousy's 4 visitors tonight. Question, which one? Fighter, baseball, jockey, or woman swimmer?
Ask Sonny Boy. He always knows. Accidentally, the man from the electric company who just fixed the lights stay here. It was a short circuit somewhere. Accident.
Then darkness was not part of the murderer's plans. Mousy found his house dark when he came home, lit a candle in the room, and at the end of the hallway, and waited for his visitors.
And was stabbed with his own pepper knife from the desk in that room at the end of the hall. No prints.
Where'd somebody leave prints sometime?
That's a perfect line for that. What did Dr. Prouty say when he examined the body?
Mousy died instantly. That letter knife sharp, and every stab went into his heart.
Thank you, Nick and Chicken, for cucumber at Danny Montooth accent.
What? Danny Montooth, that's okay. Fucking guy. Let's go.
You wouldn't think one dried up little man could bleed so much.
No luck yet in locating this Dottie Dale, the swimmer.
Nope. We got 2 men looking about for her. Maybe they're swimming after her right now.
I saw you hammering away at the fighter, the jockey, and the ball player, Inspector. Any results?
Results they won't talk at all. Those 3 tough lads had a get together before we caught up with them tonight. I'll bet my best bib and tucker. The fuck does that mean?
It's like gray sweatpants. Don't ask.
If you got it, flaunt it, right?
Oh, no.
I don't know what that was.
No.
Pouring you.
Radio truckers.
What?
I didn't do
that-
radio trucker yet because I didn't have any
That
lines.
was a group accent. That was a group.
Oh, okay.
2 pages. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm good. All right.
You didn't just me.
Younger.
It's a it's a plot.
Very interesting.
Sticking together like a shipwreck mates on a raft. But why, for Pete's sake?
We know Mousy was blackmailing all of them, Dad. I have an idea he was holding documentary proof on the past slips over his head. In that case, Whichever one of them murdered Mousy tonight found the damning documents on Mousy's body.
And I'll bet called a conference.
Sounds likely. He'd make a deal with the others if they all kept quiet and protected him. He'd give them their papers back.
Yeah. Come into the hall here. I want to show you something. The hallways run east to west. The western end opening into the other room where Mousy was stabbed to death. Now look at the north wall of this hallway.
A straight line of blood smears.
All the way down the hall, about shoulder high.
How come we didn't spot this before?
Because the repairman just fixed the house lights, you clock.
Oh,
Well,
there's an L in there.
well. Blood smears run from the murder room practically to the front door.
These marks were left by somebody's hand.
The murderer's hand.
Exactly. He stabbed Mousy, thrust his hand to the dead man's inside breast pocket, probably looking for the documents. The wounds were bloody, and we know Mousy's vest and coat were badly stained.
So the killer's got Mousy's blood on his hands, and in the bad light from the candle and his excitement, he didn't realize it.
Then he wants to make his getaway, goes back through the hall. It's dark, so he got to feel his way along. He keeps following the wall, touching it with his hand, and leaves a bloody trail of smears on the wall.
All right, he did. Where does that get us?
Exactly nowhere. Marks are no good for fingerprints. Just smear lines at regular intervals. Great discovery, son. Well, Piglet. Cucumber.
Oh, sorry, what? Oh, shit. What? What?
Be detective.
Detective. Ah!
Bitch, were you on Instagram? What are you doing?
No, there's nothing highlighted. I was looking for green. Oh, we found the Dale goal, Inspector.
It's about time. Get in here.
In you go, baby. That's my Danny Monteith impression.
Good.
Get hands off me, you. What do you think you're doing?
Lay off, Piggott. Come here, Miss Dale. Inspector, she ain't even wet. So I suppose she didn't try to swim away after all.
Oh my god.
She's a swimmer.
Sound logic. If the swimmer isn't wet, she didn't do it. It checks out.
I don't know why I was picked up, Inspector or Lieutenant or whatever you are. I don't know anything about this case.
No, Miss Dale. You visited Mousy this evening. You were his last visitor, in fact. That makes you a pretty likely suspect for his murder.
Oh, rubbish. Are you through? Because if you are, I'd like to go. I'm just not talking.
Connie's line.
She's been reached.
No, did you say too late?
Too late.
Too late.
Too late. Is it doing it again?
What's
Doing it
happening?
again?
I know you're good. I don't know what's happening.
Is it working?
He's been reached too.
It's too late. It's too late.
She's been reached too.
Looks like it, Nikki.
I wonder what Mousy had on her.
Miss Dale, you're making a lot of money giving swimming and diving exhibitions. I understand you've just been offered a fat Hollywood contract, too.
Yeah.
Publicity involving you in a cheap little moiter right now would just about ruin your career. What about a deal? Tell me all you know and I'll do my best to keep you out of the papers.
May I go, please? I have a date with...
You have a date with police headquarters. Valley, arrest this girl. Took her on the suspicion of murder and caught the newspaper boys in.
Yes, sir. Let's go, sister. This is gonna be a one-way ride.
Oh, you don't like that, Miss Dale? Then I suppose you tell me what you were in here tonight. What went on here tonight?
But Ellery, the inspector hasn't a thing on her. How can he arrest her?
That's bluffing. The old cow. Owl.
Bitch. Owl.
Cow.
Cow.
Same difference.
Make up your mind, Miss Dell. Walk or talk.
Please, I'll be ruined. I was married 3 years ago. It was a mistake, and I got a divorce. It was all kept so secret. Now I'm married again, and this mousy, he came to me last week and said my divorce was no good. There was some kind of technical reason for it. I don't know what, but Mousy had the proof on paper. He wanted money to keep quiet because he said I'm a bigamist. Asked me for $5,000.
Yes, Miss Dell. Get it all off your chest.
I came here tonight prepared to pay, and I found her dead. I was so scared I ran. Please, Inspector, that's all I know. Don't tell the papers. I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. My husband's in Europe now. He's a foreign correspondent. Don't arrest me for bigamy. Let me go.
Miss Dale, who was your first husband? Or rather, the man Mousy claimed you're still legally married to.
The sports commentator, Sam Buckley.
I know him!
Does Sam know Mousy's been blackmailing you?
Sam doesn't know a thing. He doesn't even know our divorce was illegal. I didn't dare tell him.
Dad, I'd like to talk to you.
Sure, son. Valet, put Miss Dell up in some room here where she can't be reached by the press. And have a man watch her.
Gotcha. Come on, Miss Dale. We'll make you nice and comfy.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Well, we're in the usual mess, aren't we? 4 suspects. All 4 had opportunity. All 4 had motive.
And all 4 could have bumped out Mousy off. Very nice. I didn't say that right. And all 4 could have bumped Mousy off. Yes, I did. Very nice. What did you want to speak to me about, Ellery?
The murderer of Mousy.
What? No, I don't believe it.
Very Queen, you mean to stand there and say you know who stabbed Mousy to death tonight?
Of course.
Ba, ba, ba.
Ellery Queen has just said he knows who murdered. No, that's Murder Mouse. Do you? You can have some additional fun by stopping here and trying to solve the crime before Ellery gives you the solution. Naming the criminal correctly is not enough. If you play the game fairly, you must get the correct reasoning too. Now go ahead and read Ellery's own solution to the adventure of Mousy's blood. Well, let's ask the chat. Who killed it?
Who do you think?
Who do you think
Wait
did
a few
it?
seconds.
Come on. I know you've been paying attention. I know you've been paying attention and not just listening to us talk funny for like an hour. I know you know the
Tell
dialogue
us who.
and the plot.
Who did it and why?
Let's do a
In
poll.
what
Let's do a
room?
poll.
With what item?
It was
But-
clearly Scooby-Doo.
It's the heavyweight,
Okay.
the jockey, the baseball dude, and the woman.
Swimmer.
Yeah. The
It
woman
was all
swimmer.
of
You
them.
gotta be
Not
clear.
wet. Who's dry?
She's not
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah.
She is
No.
crusty as
Yeah.
He's dry. Not wet.
However, I am very excited.
And poll started.
Yay!
I don't know how to spell
An
swimmer,
actual
apparently.
poll! Yay!
That's.
I like this. We should do this for every mystery drama.
Yeah. If we do that, we probably shouldn't give the script away. So we can't just fucking
Don't read ahead. Don't read ahead. Don't read ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing it's not a swimmer anymore. It's a swimmer.
Slimer. You gotta watch out for them. They're
Those
tricky
women
fish.
slimers, they'll get you.
If you're not careful.
Yeah, I was typing fast. Forgot. Yep.
No, even if you were typing slow, you'd still make spelling mistakes.
Yes, that's also true.
Oh,
No.
It was Miss Peach with the candlestick in the living room.
Miss
definitely.
Peach, what kind of Mario Brothers Clue are you playing?
Poor Peach.
It was definitely Chris Evans, 100%. Yep.
I'd let him do a lot of things to me.
let's see.
Including Moida.
We've
Yeah, with
got
a
Moida?
candlestick? Why not?
Yeah, he wouldn't be dry.
Oh, everybody says.
Connie, you and me.
yeah, everyone believes it's the heavyweight.
Well, except for the 3 people who believe is the Swimer.
Slimer.
Here comes the solution. Scene 9.
Dun.
Same the same place later.
Later.
Yeah. That's where the guy knocks on the door and talks about the kingdom of heaven.
It is at hand.
This has been my simplest case in a long time.
There she blows.
Pipe down, Moby Dick. Go on, son. Simple, eh?
Extremely. Who left that trail of bloody hand smears on the wall of the hallway? Mousy himself? No. Mousy died instantly, according to Dr. Prouty's report. So the bloody trail was left by Mousy's killer. Does the trail tell us who was that killer? Yes, indeed.
Just like that. May I ask how, Mr. Queen?
Geography, Nikki. Geography. Visualize the hallway. I said it runs east to west. That the room in which Mousy was murdered is at the western end of the hall. That the killer, in feeling his way along the hall in the dark, as he fled from the scene of the crime, left bloody hand marks on the north wall.
Whoa, let me get this. Hall runs east and west. Marks are on the north wall.
Killer's leaving. He's going east. Facing east. And his hands keep touching the north wall.
If he's facing east, to which side of him is the north wall?
His left side. He was feeling this way along the north or left side of the hall.
Yes, and when a person feels his way in the dark, which of his hands will he inevitably grope with?
And he always favors, of course.
Of course, so if the killer felt his way along the left side, he was using his left hand. Consequently, we know the killer is left-handed.
Left hind.
That's right. By gosh, a southpaw. We gotta look for a southpaw.
Big Gyllenhaal?
We've already narrowed down the list of suspects to just 4. Prize fighter Kilgore, ball player Slats Mayo, jockey Pee Wee Robin, and Swimer Dottie Dale.
But which one of the 4 is left-handed?
Well, let's see. Johnny Kilgore, the prize fighter? No. Remember, Sam Buckley's broadcast of his Kilgore-Logan fight. Every one of Kilgore's punches was a right-handed punch. In fact, Buckley characterized Kilgore over the air as the best right-handed puncher since Dempsey.
So Kilgore's right-handed, and he's out. How about...
Slats Mayo, the pitcher? Well, in the 9th inning of that no-hit game Mayo hurled, Buckley described Mayo's pitching delivery, how he raised his mighty right arm to throw the ball that struck out that last batter. So Buckley even described Mayo as the sensational right-hander.
So baseball player's not left-handed either. How about Pee Wee Robin, the jockey? I don't seem to recall.
Again, Buckley's broadcast gave us a clue, Dad. In that stretch with the jockey, he used the whip on Bloodstone. When he dropped the whip, Buckley described Pee Wee as slapping the horse with his right hand, so the jockey, too, is right-handed.
So that leaves Odia.
Yes, Nikki, the swimmer.
The
Dottie
woman
Dale.
swimmer.
The woman swimmer.
But we gotta find out if she's left-handed, Mr. Queen.
I didn't have to, Sergeant. 3 of the 4 suspects being right-handed, I knew Dottie Dale being the only remaining possibility. Must be left-handed. Must be Mouse's killer. Yes, it was that girl who stabbed Mousy. Took the blackmail documents in his possession, escaped, and then called the 3 men victims together. And in return for their particular documents, got them to promise to protect her by keeping quiet. Miss Dottie Dale killed Mousy to protect her career. And as usual, when the people take the law into their own hands, all she actually accomplished was ruining it for herself. Forever.
Wait.
What?
So he's not going to verify anything?
Nope.
Nope.
It's just speculation.
Nope.
Yup.
What
That's
a
how
son
it
of a bitch.
could have happened.
Now, what a fucking monster.
What a monster.
Yikes. Yikes.
Yeah, I think we're out of time for that next one, right?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. So I'll continue my Danny Montooth voice at the top of next week because I only got 2 lines in on that. So I owe y'all one.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Keep that for next time.
was fun.
Yay!
It was fun. This is a good time, kids.
Yay!
All
That
right.
swimmer was barely even. What?
Swimmer wasn't even wet.
Wasn't
Doesn't
even
check
wet.
out.
Dry as a board.
Well, everybody, we'll be back on Sunday with Tabletop for Two with Danny and Val.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Or
we should
games.
check for our schedule on Sunday, which may or may not be going up late. We don't know yet. We have some stuff we gotta figure out.
It might be.
Discord
We're
on
moving
Sunday.
meetings around. We'll keep you posted. Join the Discord because we'll just tell you everything there in real time.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us. That was a lot of fun. We had fun. You guys were fun. We were fun.
Yay.
Everything was
Yeah.
fun.
Yay!
Everything.
Everyone had fun.
And we're gonna.
Dress up as
And somebody on the Discord mentioned that they liked, they miss us doing like regular plays, like old plays, instead of just plays. If you do find something that you like, put it in the Discord and we'll check it out.
Yes.
One of the reasons we moved away from regular plays is because they were getting hard to find. But if you find something and we can cast it, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah. Public domain only, please.
Yeah, public domain only.
Don't want to get shut down.
Or have
Other than that,
somebody for it.
go nuts.
You know what? I wouldn't even mind paying for some rights for some stuff, but I'm not entirely sure they would let us do it the way we do it.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Touche.
Do they give a shit if you do it seriously?
Yeah,
I
you're
think they just
supposed
want
to
their
wait.
money.
A lot of places when you ask for a play, you have to do it what the script says.
Yep.
You're not allowed to
Well,
change
we don't really change the script.
that.
Is this true?
Yeah,
we don't
just
change
change
the dialogue.
directorial intent. Just like our performances.
Good point. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck you, lawyers.
We're not changing the property, we're changing ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying for it.
Okay. Well, we'll look into it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yes.
But thank you for joining, you guys. Are we gonna rate
Next
somebody?
time.
Yes, we are rating Gen
Always.
Creation.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, y'all. Thank you so much.
Have a good night, buddy.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
See you next time.
See ya later. TikTok. We're on TikTok, you guys. We're old, but we're on
Oh,
it.
God.
We're there. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.